With Fortnite Chapter 5 finally coming out, we of course got some new mobility items in the game, and the question I want to answer here today, what is the best mobility item in Chapter 5? And I think I figured out the answer to that question here today. So let's go over the first new mobility item, which actually is the Grapple Blade. Now the Grapple Blade is interesting because it literally has a melee that you can use to charge up and attack people with, or you can just use the right click to actually get out of it, sticky situations, and reposition yourself. I don't think it's one of those items you can actually push with the actual thing because it takes too long to activate, but if you do want to reposition yourself with it, you can absolutely do so. If you don't like fighting up close, you can literally just say, hey, I don't feel comfortable with fighting here, reposition yourself, get a better angle, maybe go for a third party when you see an opportunity to. I think that's the strong thing about it. It has up to 4 different uses, but of course when you do use it will be on a cooldown for a little bit and will come back, so it isn't like a consumable where you use it once and permanently gone. You do consistently get it forever until, like, you know, you win the game or you lose the game. Now the second item in the game is of course the Shockwaves. The Shockwaves are back in Fortnite Chapter 5, and honestly they're as good as ever. However, there is no augment this season that actually gives you shockwaves for every time you open a chest like they had actually last season a while back, which was honestly so strong. So I do feel like shockwaves are probably one of the best actual mobility items in the game, but the only thing with it is being consumable, meaning that if you don't actually consistently find them, you won't have any mobility on you. So the good thing about the Grapple Blade is you can switch to it if you do ever run out, so that's the nice thing about them. But the good thing about them too is that you can literally use them to get out of situations, push fights, and do some other stuff that the Grapple Blade can't actually do. Now there is a third mobility item in the game, and this one's a bit interesting because technically it is a mobility item, but it isn't. It's a new riot shield where if you get it, if you start actually sprinting, it will give you a movement speed increase, but if you charge into anything, it will actually like knock trees and stuff like that, but will stun you for a few seconds. And this actually provides you with a pistol you can use SMG ammo or pistol ammo. I think it's pistol ammo, and also gives you cover and gives you additional movement when you sprint. So the good thing about this thing, it has so much value to it. The only thing with it is that it actually does have a weakness, and a lot of people don't realize this. It's actually not that strong as you anticipate. Like, you can shoot into it, and if you shoot into enough, the actual shield will pop up for 2 seconds, and when it pops up, you can actually shoot the enemy teammates. So as long as you put pressure on somebody who has a riot shield, they will get stun locked for 2 seconds, and during that time frame, you can actually deal massive damage to them. So I feel like the riot shield is one of those mobility items that is new and cool and very unique, but doesn't have the same value as the other two. And if I had to choose one mobility item that I think is the strongest by far this season, I would say shockwaves are actually the best. Even though you only get a limited quantity of them, you can find them. They're pretty easy to find this season. But yeah, what do you guys think is the best actual mobility item in the game? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed today's video where I actually show off both of these actual items, let me know by making sure to smash the like button, get subscribed, and let's get into it. I'm not finding that kid. This is actually like bad because I don't have any ammo. I have to go finish that fight now. Oh, hello. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Literally, that was close. I didn't realize that was last guy too. 1, maybe 2 people left. Oh, I'm just seeing. Never mind. I thought it was actually like a person. I'm like, why? Wait, just shot me. Go ahead and bushes. Of course, he's gotta have that. And of course, it's gonna be that. It's right there. Seems about right. Out of like wits at this point. Dude, why? Do not get caught. What the hell? I have no more ammo. Oh, don't have to fight this anymore. Everyone's looking at me because they know I have an item, a really rare item. Why are you so smart? No, no slide. He's so aggro. Alright, so it's gonna be mine. No, get them in. Dude, that kid was actually like good, which is concerning. They know where I'm at too, so I have to be careful how many of these grapples I use. So there's one kid, and I have no information where he's at, but he knows where I'm at. Okay. Woo! Let's go, boys. Dude, the gems, they're so valuable that everyone will hunt you down if you have one. Just because the guy that gave you a shield without having to heal. They're so strong, though. Literally, if you get all 5 of them. We had like 2 pieces at the end there. We had 2 pieces.